Chaplain Cannon here with the word of the day, and today that word is money. Now, money is an amazing and curious thing. It has the ability to buy us shelter, food, clothing, or what most would call the basic necessities of life. Now, it also has the ability to buy items we may desire. These may include cars, TVs, computers, or even toys for our children. Now, on the opposite of the spectrum, money can also be used to feed our habits and addictions. Addictions that can destroy careers and even ruin families. Now, money can do and does allow us to live in both comfort and misery. And let's face it, money influences nearly every single decision we make in life. You know, my father has been a pastor for nearly 40 years, and I remember a bit of advice he gave me one time. He said, with all the people he has counseled and helped, he has learned that there are 5 things in life that, if controlled, will have a resounding effect on the way you live, your overall life satisfaction, and your personal happiness. Now, these are drugs, alcohol, sex, pride, and money. Interestingly enough, each one is controlled or influenced by money. And in 1 Timothy chapter 6, it says, "But people who long to be rich fall into temptation and are trapped by many foolish and harmful desires that plunge them into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. And some people craving money have wandered from the true faith and pierced themselves with many sorrows." Interestingly, how true this passage is. Money is one of the core reasons we fight with our spouses. In many circumstances, it is the reason we fight with our relatives. It can be the reason we gossip or even judge others. It can be the reason we despise or reject people that may not be as fortunate as us as well. Money can be the point of argument in both public and private, can cause anxiety, concern, and even depression. However, money also has the ability to do an incredible amount of good. Now, money is what funds nonprofit organizations, feeds the homeless, puts clothes on the backs of orphans, provides medical supplies to those that cannot afford medical help, can purchase needed emergency equipment for times of disaster, and most importantly, provide for our families. So then what do we do with this information, and how do we ensure we don't fall into the same trap of misery and selfishness that so many before us have fallen into? May I suggest just a few things? Number 1, live on a budget and don't stray. This will help you stick to a plan that ensures responsible living and guided decisions. Number 2, give to nonprofits. According to some studies, Americans have earned the badge as the top 1% of the world when it comes to earned income. We are blessed beyond belief. Know this and spend some of your blessing toward the benefit of those less fortunate. Number 3, learn to live in modesty. While shopping is fun, it can also become an addiction and has never truly satisfied for more than a moment. Number 4, control money's influence over our lives and our behaviors. As I said, money can control us in so many different ways, and it can lead to irresponsible behavior. Last and certainly not least, Philippians 2:3-4 says, "Don't be selfish, don't try to impress others, be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves. Don't look out only for your own interests, but take an interest in others too." If we take this advice and focus it towards our finances, I'm sure we will all come out just fine. Well, that's all for now. I hope you all have a wonderful day. God bless. Bye-bye.